Oh, hello. What is going on? What is good today? I haven't updated in any of my social media that I am going live. So, bad part on my side. Still, how are you guys? And today, I want to discuss with you about two sides of the same coins. Two sides of the same coin. What a powerful statement. What does that even mean? And that's what I wanted to share with you about and how I connected with my personal experience. Again, hello, welcome to Mimo Live. And today we are live together. We want to discuss on a lot of things, mainly on that topic that we want to discuss today, which is the two sides of the same coin. Why am I keep saying that? Well, that's basically how I want to approach it. Just keep asking, why is it that this is so important? And why is it so important that we do it today on a middle? Oh, sorry, that's German that come out there. Middle of the week, Wednesday, because I want both of us to grow from this. I want us to grow. I want us both. I want to learn from you. I want you to learn from me, and so that both of us can finish the week strong. I know we have goals. All of us have personal goals, and that's why we're doing it right here. I'm doing it right here, this today, this week, at this hour, because I really want to talk with you and share with you all of the things, all of the learnings that I've been having. So that being said, let's just get on to the topic that we want to talk about. Let me repeat myself. Pretty sure you get tired of it already. Two sides of the same coins. What it means is basically perspectives. Let me tell you a story. One day I was on the road and really I re- there was just a lot of traffic, bad traffic. And I got frustrated because I didn't get to go to the place that I want to go as fast as possible because I had an appointment there. And on the traffic, I really couldn't do anything. What can you do in the traffic except for listening to your podcast, listening to some music, singing out loud? We can make a lot of fun things when we're in traffic if we're not frustrated, which at that time I was really frustrated. And you know what? That's fair because it's like my plan has been interrupted, disturbed. That I don't like that. I don't like when my plan get disturbed. I'm sure you know that feeling. And at that moment, I really thought, what can I do? Does it actually help being frustrated and waste my joy being frustrated in traffic, which I cannot escape anyway? That feeling is the same as these two sides of the same coin. At that moment, I only saw one side. I only saw the frustration that my plan was being held up. And I sure didn't want to see the backside. What's it for? Well, let me tell you this. The backside of the coin is when we see what we gain from it. And at that moment, when I actually arrive at my destination, you know, truth be told, no one arrived on time. I would have waited a long time if I came on time. And so what I experienced was just like a wasteful frustration moments with it. I couldn't even escape from, the situation I couldn't escape from. What I could do though at that moment is decide that I want to just enjoy, sing out loud. No one's gonna listen in the car, like, karaoke pool, and I could have just learned something from podcast, anything. I could have enjoyed my time. I could have do that. Could have done that, and that's what I want to share with you. This is basically the two sides of the same coin. There's one situation, me being in traffic. One side is frustration. Another side is cannot escape this. Just enjoy it anyway. A- And that's really what I want to ask you. When you're in a situation which you cannot escape from, do you complain about every single thing that is happening, that you're focusing on everything that is wrong, or could you learn something from it? Because that's the optimism and pessimism in our lives, right? That's two sides of the same coin. Pessimism, I define it as such. Pessimism is focusing on what's wrong, and optimism is focusing on what's right. Don't have to get any more complicated than that. And at every single moment in our life, it is possible. Actually, it's not even possible. We actually have the freedom. We have the freedom to choose at every single moment in our life on where we put our focus on. And let me tell you, at this moment when I'm recording this, the world is in a bad shape. There's wars going on, really, wars. And there are just a lot of negative inputs that we get when we watch the news. There are a lot of crazy people out there. It's crazy what's happening. And there's also the sickness, the influenza wave, what we call it, in where I'm from in Germany. And a lot of people just got sick for a long time, which me myself included. There's just a lot of things going wrong in this world. And all of it, I still have the choice to focus on what's good. Now, let me tell you another story. Or, in fact, let me ask you a question. Have you ever had moments in your lives when you actually look back through the last 5 years, 10 years even, and you really think, oh my gosh, I'm glad I went through that because I learned a lot from it. And let me tell you, at that moment, and the situation that you're blessed to have, at that specific moment when you're experiencing that, you didn't want it because it's hard. You didn't want to be there. You want to do something else. And now that you're fast forward, you look back on it, you're grateful for it. And we can do that every single time. We can choose to focus on what is good, what is positive. And my message for today, for you, that I want to share really, really bad, regardless of what's happening in the world, regardless of what's happening around you, be bold enough to stay positive. Please write that down. Be bold enough to be positive. There are a lot of negativity out here. There are too much of it. Does it help if you add some more? Not really. Might as well just add the positivity, right? Am I being delusional? Going back to that question, we're just at this phase where we're being faced with a challenge that we know it will make us grow because it happens already. It happens in the past, to you, to me. It's just that we're at this moment, we don't want to be here. And my invitation to you is to see the opportunity that you're experiencing right now. What kind of growth are you having? What kind of growth? Isn't that exciting? What kind of growth? What will I be able to do after I'm done with this challenge? Man, that's so good. Talking about it feels exciting. That's what I want you to have as well. I hope this helps. So, again, two sides of the same coin is about perspectives. Are you pessimist or are you optimist? And you actually have the choice to be one of them at every single moment in your life. And the last thing, be bold enough to be positive in this world. Be the light of your surroundings. Because when you keep doing that, you're just going to keep growing. It's going to be scary if you think about how much you'll grow. I'm getting excited for you. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I hope this helps. I appreciate you for listening until the end. And I hope you can use this in your everyday life. Aldo here. Peace out.